On F1 2017, I said there would be a surprise stream, and there was indeed. I've managed to find some time for myself, and indeed, we are here for the Japanese Grand Prix. Now, the story of qualifying is basically, it rained, and usually when it rains, it's a good thing. We didn't excel in the rain. We qualified 19th. We were just shy of.
And a very warm welcome. Well then, after an exciting
we were just shy of Van Dorn.
Yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, with Daniel Ricciardo slotting in alongside.
But we were
Looking
half a
down
second
the
away
rest
from
of the
like
grid,
Alonso
we have
and
Massa,
whatnot.
Verstappen,
We outqualified.
Sergio Perez, and Bottas, Vettel, Sainz, Grosjean,
Yeah, we
and
outqualified.
Daniel Kvyat,
What's his face?
Alonso,
What's his
Van
face?
Dorn, Kimi Räikkönen, and the
Someone.
Sauber.
We outqualified someone. But there we go. We can see that due to the penalties at this late stage in the season, it is forcing us up the grid. Which, to be honest, we kind of need. Ivy, welcome to the stream, buddy. I hope you're well.
We're in a better grip position than we were expecting. Let's see if we can hold on to it.
And, right, okay, so it is going to rain for the majority of the race. Let's get started, shall we? Get this Japanese Grand Prix over and done with. We're going to skip the formation lap because I can't stand it. Now, last time, in Season 1, we got absolutely swamped going into the first corner. Is the same going to happen here in Season 2? Obviously, it's completely different conditions here. 5 lights in Japan. It's going, Japan. Slightly bogged down. Hopefully, it won't be too costly. Reynolds already up our inside, and again we're being swamped here. The start has been pretty atrocious. Oh dear. Ah. I've got to let Verline through. And once again, the start has been absolutely terrible here. And we have found ourselves in last place. No matter, no matter. They want us to finish 19th. Let's just focus on that. Because it looks like for once in the rain, we are absolutely atrocious. Maybe make a couple of moves into this little section here. Well, we go up the inside. Front wing looks okay, which is good. Surprised we didn't lose anything, but we passed. We actually made Hulkenberg pass the Williams as well, going up the inside. So now we can focus on trying to chase after Stroll. Oh, the Stroll! It's Pascal Wehrlein, for crying out loud. Guys, just get off my stream, alright? I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. But can we? We knew we were faster than Pascal in qualifying. I say it's going to be a challenge, this, guys. There is absolutely no question about that. Oh, we've got wide at 130R. Pascal is going to out-accelerate us. Oh, I was caught on his tyre. And there's Van Dorn. Van Dorn has been forced wide himself. So we just need to focus on the job at hand. We're up into 17th. It's not been the prettiest at the minute, but neither was Season 1's drive. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm alright, Ivy, buddy. And thanks for the good luck. I'm going to need it around here. especially in another wet, dry race. But like I said, in Season 1 there was no rain at all in this race. We basically had the safety car that saved our bacon. So basically now we've just got to hope that, you know, our race pace in the rain is a lot better than it was in qualifying. Very unusual that we don't do well in the rain. Line's at the back, where he belongs. With just a couple of times, we're going to hit the brakes, try and make sure we can get into the corner quite nicely. Can we get out of it? Yes, we can. Just need good traction coming out. Traction is something that we've been that good, really. In, well, this whole career mode, we're in a Sauber. Don't know the meaning of the word traction. But guys, just so you know as well, going into the USA Grand Prix, there's fingers crossed we can get, I've got 2 upgrades planned for that race, and providing they, you know, pass, there'll be an upgrade to the engine and an upgrade to the aerodynamics. So it'll be our first aerodynamics, focusing on the rear wing. We are also focusing on one of the engine points, so hopefully that'll give us a bit more horsepower, especially around the Straits of America. Oh my word, that was close. We're actually looking stronger in the dry than we are in the wet. This is very unusual. This is unfamiliar territory. There's caution, there's a yellow flag. What's happened? Got to brake because I don't know what I'm expecting. Someone's off. It's Grosjean. Full course safety car.
Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down, maintain.
What has happened to Romain Grosjean? Will it show me? Is that Grosjean? No, it's Magnussen. There's Grosjean already in the wall. Oh! So he's been forced wide. Is Romain Grosjean out of this Grand Prix? Doesn't look like it. Gonna knock it down to lead anyway. Safety cars just missed the leaders. Now, Season 1, behind the safety car murdered a few cars. Sebastian Vettel was one of them, I think, but here we go.
Slow down. Your delta is negative.
There is. That's killed someone! It's killed 2 people! That's Raikkonen! Raikkonen's out of this race! Who else is out? It's Max Verstappen! I think Max got caught out last season! Oh dear me! And once again the safety car proving to be the pantomime villain of this race. It's kind of like Death with the long cloak and the kind of long sticky thing, the pointy thing at the end. I don't know what it's called. Forgive me. But like I say, just once again, these chosen 2 cars, they are out, and they are 2 huge runners in Max Verstappen and Kimi Raikkonen. Now the problem we have though is that, so I was starting to find my feet, but by the time the safety car pits, it's more likely going to be more towards being, I don't want to run into the back of Van Dorn. That's happened too many times over the course of this career. Van Dorn is my rival as well, so it's kind of, well, it's rivalry going on here. Grosjean is out. Roman Grosjean is out of this race. He is retired. Maybe the damage was too much. So we'll see what the fuel situation is like once we get back up to racing speed. Now the safety car has stopped. Is he going to kill Hamilton? No, the safety car's fine. So the safety car's picked up the Mercedes driver. I think it is Hamilton. I could be wrong actually. Like I said, we've got it's a great start, I have to say, to this Japanese Grand Prix. Rain, you know, it's kind of been feisty for us. We've had to barge our way past a couple of cars. You know, we've had an interesting battle with Van Dorn at the minute, and the safety cars come out and kill two leading runners in Max Verstappen and Kimi Räikkönen. Catch the safety car cue. It's because I dropped a bit behind Van Dorn. I think the dry line's starting to appear as well now, guys.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again.
Oh, the safety car's coming in already.
When the field accelerates, remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car.
I'll go standard because I don't know what the fuel situation's like. Caught napping a little bit. We get going again. I'm very surprised at that. Usually the safety car stays up for 3 laps. It's very unusual that it goes in after a lap. I mean, have they patched it for it to do that? I don't know.
Okay, the weather's certainly eased off for the time being, but we've still got a lot of standing water out there. We're happy for you to stay out on the inters for now.
And of course we're hoping that the Sauber team look after us a lot better than last time out in Malaysia. In Malaysia we were in 4th in a wet dry condition, and the call to go onto the full wet tyres was a abysmal one, because by the time that we got the call, the track was starting to dry up again. Oh yes, we make a late manoeuvre down the inside of Van Dorn. Van Dorn, his car's still there, but we've got more straight line speed, and we are through. Up into 13th place, great move, very risky, but we hit the brakes and we were basically just skating on ice. And Fernando Alonso, I think, may have wing damage because he's holding up Palmer, Ocon and Magnussen. Just need to hope we can catch up with these guys now before they get away. We're going to give it a go. That's all we can do. There's a move trying to be made. Going into 130R. Was the move made? I can't quite tell at this precise moment in time. No, Alonso's still in front of Ocon. In fact, it was Ocon passing Palmer. Those two are still battling and trying not to get involved. Had to lift a couple of times to try and not hit. But Hulkenberg has already dispatched Van Dorn. I want to get through too. I want to get through too. Just caught on the curbs. Palmer forced out wide by Ocon, and Magnussen slipped through. I tried to do the same, but I just didn't have the grip to make the move stick, and Hulkenberg is right behind us now. Felt like that was quite nice through there, actually. I'm frightened that the braking of these cars is going to catch me out and I'm going to end up slamming into the back of them. Last thing I want is a wing change. I think that's what happened in Season 1. We had to pit for a wing change. It was at the back. And we did go off a couple of times as well, which didn't help us. Done it again. Got up the inside of Palmer with not wheels. A hand of anger goes up in frustration. Palmer ducks in. Did outbrake ourselves slightly, but we're through and we're up into 11th place. You can safely say that this is, well, it's fun. Like I say, guys, if you're new to the channel, do hit that follow button if you want to see more F1 content coming your way. And also, I have started some FIFA 18 content as well now that the game is out. So I will be trying to juggle the two. I do want to focus on career mode, because obviously F1 career mode, sorry, because obviously it's a 10-year season. I'm doing full distance, so I do need to just make sure I have my priorities straight. And we were very wide into there. Stroll has passed Hulkenberg. Stroll is starting to make his way through the field. A little bit of poor traction come out, but we should be okay, I think. Palmer and that Renault engine's not really going to be... That felt nice through there as we just gently lifted. There's a yellow flag. Someone out. Something's happened. Something's happened behind me. Need to figure out what's gone on. As we approached 1:30, was there a move being made? Ah, Van Dorn. This seems like where the issue could be. Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg. Oh, why have you gone down the inside? Oh, Nico. Oh, in fact, he's destroyed the barrier. I'm going to jump on board with Nico, actually. There he is. There's Nico. So they go side by side in the wet through 130R. Nico spins, hits the wall, and oh, my word. That's very interesting. He changed the camera angle. Oh, okay. And that's Grosjean. Who is that? Might be the leader, so who is that? But anyway, no matter. We'll just concentrate on what we've got to do. We find ourselves in 11th place. And we'll find out, basically, when the track dries up and we put the dry tyres on, I'll find out whether we lose fuel or whether we gain fuel. And depending on what happens, will depend on what mode we run in. If we can run in rich for a while, that would be good. Because obviously that will help us defend more. I mean, yes, it will make our tyres wear a bit quicker, but there, like I say, there's rain due for the end of the race as well. So, you know, fingers crossed, that can work into our favour. Yeah, so Hulkenberg's gone off somewhere before. I think Stroll must have made a move on Hulkenberg into the first corner, which forced him wide, because he ended up behind Van Dorn. No one ends up behind Van Dorn unless you're Pascal Wehrlein. You see the dry line appearing, just going to cool the tyres down. Looks like someone's trying it again, going side by side through 130R. We've seen it a couple of times today that it doesn't work. It's not worked again. It's slowed them up. Feel like I need to keep with these guys, so I'm going to run him rich.
Our gap to our teammate is 5.6 seconds.
Let's drop it back into standard so we can monitor the situation between these two. Oh, is he going to spin? Oh, he was drifting. Oh, we caught a wheel on the grass there. Just need to gather our composure, get going again. It's everyone being stuck behind Fernando because obviously it's wet. There's no DRS, which is basically the drag reduction system. It opens a little flap in the back of the car that allows the car to go faster. Which, you know, over the last, what, 6 years has, you know, it's made the number of overtakes go up. But obviously, when it's raining, it's not activated. Is indeed drying out on lap 10 out of 53. We are battling Magnussen, Ocon, Alonso, Palmer, Stroll, Van Dorn. Van Dorn's just back there, but we are doing a really good job at the minute. Caught on the curbs. That's what. I'll tell you what, when you get caught on the curbs going through that final corner, you really lose a lot of traction. Don't feel confident enough to take that full pelt in the wet. We'll see in the dry, I might try it. Slightly left through there, but I feel like I have to do that in this car, otherwise I'm going to end up drifting wide, and I don't want to drift wide. That's what happened to me in Season 1. I went off, that's where I went off a couple of times. Ruined my race. Just need to try and stick in that Haas's slipstream. I think we're just about doing. I mean, I think they're slowly pulling away, but it's that I never give up. Can't really. Not when I'm in this car. I've got to fight for everything. Slight lift, which is fine. We don't have the downforce to take that corner at full pelt. At the minute, it's as you were. Power back down, try and see if we can make any grounds on these guys. I think what's helping me as well at the minute is I've done practice and qualifying. I've jumped straight into the race as well, so that has helped me Get used to the circuit instead of just doing practice and qualifying, then coming back and doing the race, which means you need that time to get used to the circuit again.
The track is drying, but it's going to take
Yep, track is definitely drying.
Don't start thinking about slicks just
See
yet.
that those guys up ahead are pulling away. For once we didn't touch the curb on the exit.
Okay, distance to teammate 10.8
So,
seconds.
pull out the slipstream, cool off the tyres. We look good in that first sector. I think it's just everywhere else.
They're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
Someone's slowing down, but I don't know who it is. Someone got a puncture. I think it might be the car behind me. Did he say Stroll? Jump on board, it's someone. Oh, it's Vettel! Vettel with a... Oh! I didn't realise Vettel was behind me! Vettel with a... What's that? Right rear puncture. And he's only in the first sector. Now, once again, unless there's a safety car, his races with Ferrari have been absolutely torn apart here. The safety car's already rid them of one driver, and a puncture is going to force Sebastian Vettel even further back. Got a bit out of shape during the course of that corner, which hasn't helped us really.
To the car in front is 1.6 seconds.
Try not to. I've not looked at the gap yet. All I'm looking at is the car in front. I don't really want to focus on the gap because if I can see it getting bigger, I'll get disheartened. Right. For me personally, I think it's ready for slicks. We've got. Is that for Vettel?
Situation, but I don't think we have cause to move on to a different tyre yet.
Yeah, Vettel is at spoon. Oh dear. Vettel's going to be a lap down. Right. Surely it's ready for dries now. I say guys, we could even finish last and we'll still be matching the team's objective. Hamilton does the new fastest lap of the race. Palmer's looking ever so close. That track is virtually bone dry. We are... Oh, hello! Something's happened. Massa's out. Felipe Massa is out of this race. He's just pulled up. And there's Vettel. Vettel's not even made it to the pits yet, and we've caught him. What? What was he doing? Get off the poxy table. I'm not being wiped out by an AI driver like that. Yep, that's fine. Go through the palm. I'll just stick it right back up the inside. Should have passed me under yellows anyway. He... Really? Come on, Palmer, come on! No, I don't get it. Why should I have to let him back through? Right, okay, now I get it. Right, so let's stick behind Palmer. Well, they got through. Now, if I was Ferrari, I would put Vettel on the dry tyres. Look at that! What the hell? Why is the car not braking? 3 or 4 flashbacks in the space of 5 minutes. Might put the soft tyre on, you know. Oh, I don't know. Oh, Alonso's gone wide. I've just realised as well, we're in the points. Oh yes, because Massa retired. Oh fine, we'll put the super softs on, we'll trust you, Jeff. Oh, Fernando's off! Fernando is off! I think he is out of this race. Brake issues by the looks of it. DRS is enabled.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS.
And Stroll is in front of Hulkenberg. Not Hulkenberg, Palmer.
Pascal has come into the pits. Pascal in the pits now. Exit now. You'll be racing as you leave the pits. Virtual safety car.
Virtual safety car. Something's happened.
Immediately and keep a positive delta. Okay, you only have to stop once now. One stop left.
Yes, we know. I know Fernando's out of the race.
Okay, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace. Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green.
Down to 15 cars. So did Fernando just go off and then retire in the pits? I'm not quite sure. But we're in 8th place. How are we in 8th? I need to have a look at the race director. What's happened here? I don't know anymore. Right. Okay, let's have a look. Oh my god, Danny Kvyat's still on Inters. What is he doing? Have we jumped anyone? We was ahead of Stroll. Oh, we've jumped in front of Magnussen. He must have been held up. No. Unless, did he have a wing change? I don't know, because we were behind Magnussen. So how have we come out in front of him? Guys, this is really interesting. We could actually be scoring points here. Such a high amount of broken cars. You know, as we're chasing down Esteban Ocon now. Does look like in the dry, for the minute, we're okay. But of course, everyone is going to get faster. And we're going to be making another position because Danny Kvyat is now in the pits. In fact, he's coming out the pits. He was that far in front of us. He's almost a full pit stop in front of us. Tell you what, that was a good stint for Danny Kvyat. But we're ahead. We are ahead of him. We're in 7th. Break. Science was coming a bit too close for me then. We pull the Kobayashi on Carlos Sainz and we find ourselves up into 6th place. Turned in a bit too early there. Kvyat's in front of Sainz. Where's Sainz gone? Oh, we've got that. Oh dear, we've got that corner completely wrong there. Sainz has got an issue. Now, was he the one that was that came across the radio basically saying that, you know, he had an engine issue? No, I didn't hear who it was. I thought it was Fernando. Lap 18 out of 53. And after starting, well, we qualified 19th. We were in 14th. Maybe, or 11th. It was either in 11th or 14th. We had an atrocious start that put us at the back of the Grand Prix. That's 2 Japanese Grand Prix in a row. I might add, thank you very much.
Virtual safety car deployed. Slow down and maintain a positive delta. Virtual safety car is deployed. Drop your speed, our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
Why is there a virtual safety car? Has someone gone off? Okay, so that weren't the best of restarts. We're probably a long way behind Ocon now.
The gap to the car ahead is 4.9 seconds.
Kvyat looking very racy around here. Shame he's not going to be racing here in real life when the F1 season gets here. These things happen in Formula 1, you just got to accept it for what it is. I do feel like that they may try and make a move on me down into the first corner. Felt like a fairly good exit, but Kvyat's still there. We are losing time to Ocon. Oh, I don't know what's happened there with Kvyat. Just sort of lost it slightly coming out the first corner. I'm going to burn the fuel off now. Trying to burn it off till we've got about at least 0.75. I think it's quite clear that we don't have the pace around here, and I accept that because, you know, going off season 1, I've got a lot to go off from season 1. No mistake from Kvyat this time. The problem we've got is we've got Sebastian Vettel trying to make his way, trying to unlap us. He's going to be quite a big nuisance. He's going to end up 2 laps down at this race. Sainz is doing a really good job at holding up everyone else at the minute as well. So I was not expecting this from this race. I was expecting hardship, you know, going off what the season 1's race was like, and all of a sudden we're here.
Caution, caution. The virtual safety car is out.
Another virtual safety car.
Maintain a positive delta.
What is this one for now? Let's see the race director. Does it say why this virtual safety car has come out? No, it doesn't. It's annoying. Tell me. You need to tell me these things. Gotta turn the lamp on because it's looking a bit dark. Right. Let us continue. Let's ride.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green. Green flag.
Oh, well, that's where we went off in the dry last season. We almost did it here.
Front is 7.8 seconds.
Well, like I said, we are expecting the rain to return. It's probably going to return around about lap 40. So the car, you can tell the upgrades that they've put on the car over the course of the season makes it feel so much better around here than it did this time last season. Decent exit off there. We've got rid of the marker.
The distance to the leader is 48.2 seconds. So the gap to our teammate is 13.8 seconds.
We're 13.8 seconds in front of our teammate. That is interesting. Why are we so far ahead? Tell you what, I would have liked for a dry qualifying to see where my pace was compared to everyone else. Oh, Kvyat's through. We went off again. We're pushing just a little too hard. It's unfortunate for us, but it could have been so much worse. Got 30 laps left of this Grand Prix. We just need to make the most of it. Now, unfortunately, we've got a car that's bloody quick in a straight line behind us. Is right there.
The gap behind us is 8.9 seconds.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Was there debris from that incident? Doubt it, but Stroll's through. We're down to 8th. Like I say, considering the pace of these guys, we were going to struggle staying in front of them. Like I say, as we... Another VSC! There's just constant VSCs around this track.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
These VSCs, I'll tell you what, they're really distracting. looking forward to being in a competitive car. Hopefully next season. If not, then obviously, like I say, bit by bit, we are improving this Sauber all the time. Like I say, if we have to spend a third season here, then, you know, I've got no choice but to do it. We'll get DRS. Not going to do much, but at least it's going to make us a bit closer.
The gap to teammate is 14.5 seconds.
I can't remember if he said 14 or 40. Magnussen has passed Sainz. He will be coming at us like a bullet train now.
Okay, the gap behind is 10.3 seconds.
In fact, there's two cars that are ahead. I reckon that'll be Magnussen and Hulkenberg. When are they wanting us to pit? I've not checked that. Lap 35, so in 9 laps time. I'm expecting the gap between myself and Magnussen to just keep going down because he did seem quicker than me before. Yep, 9.3. Okay, so he's catching us. Well, like I said, we know we're quite slow here, but we do have the chance of points, which, you know, we have to fight for. And, of course, there's the rain as well that's to return. Sebastian Vettel does a 1:32.8.
Virtual safety car, virtual
See,
safety
another
car.
one.
Reduce speed immediately and keep a positive delta.
Why
Speed
is
delta is too
why
low.
does this keep happening?
Slow your pace immediately.
I don't understand. Is it a glitch?
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green. Green flag.
Oh, Stroll's pitting. And our DRS is not working again. Lovely. Really don't know what's going on here. Hello, Knit, buddy. It's been a difficult race this so far, as you'd expect, being in the Sauber at Japan. And we're constantly having VSCs for some reason. So no. Everyone is starting to pass Sainz now, so unless Sainz pitted. That's it. Behind us, we've got Hulkenberg, Magnussen, Palmer, Stroll, Kvyat. No, I haven't. Kvyat's in front of us. Sainz whenever he recovers. So we're still battling for points here. Just got to hope that when that rain comes, it can sort of nullify it a little bit. Magnussen is reeling us in. So much quicker than us in the dry. Kvyat's already 11 seconds up the road. We were always going to struggle around here. We knew it. Surprised that they asked Stroll to pit early. I mean, I've not been on these tyres that long.
Our gap behind is 7.3 seconds.
Well, got that corner completely wrong, didn't I? But I am noticing that the fuel is rising still. Like I say, hopefully we can get these upgrades as well for the next race in America. Got a new rear wing coming in. There's been work done on it. We've also added more speed to the engine, fingers crossed. Gap's still 7.3, so we're doing alright at the minute. It's Palmer that's now in 8th. That's right, okay. Palmer's looking very racy here today. Not going to go ridiculously wide like we did last time. Gonna just feather it nicely and get going again. Kvyat's pulling away from us about a second a lap. That Toro Rosso, well, his one in particular, is working really well around here. Got 4 laps left before our pit stop.
Our gap to our teammate is 24.3 seconds.
I think since everyone's broke away from Carlos Sainz, there's been no more. So it must have been Carlos Sainz that was causing the VSCs, with everyone being stuck behind him. That's it. Is points on the card here today. I mean, we're in a good position at the minute, but anything can happen. Yep, we just couldn't slow down in time, and we had to basically... Oh, damn it. Right, okay, so the gap is 4.9, I think they were saying. 4.7 actually, so we hit the brakes, try and get the car turned in. Okay, there are wheels on the grid. Why are there wheels on the grid? Let's say Kvyat was on the freshest tyres of them all, so I can understand why he's gone away, because he spent 2 laps on the inters when everyone else had got into drives. At first, I thought it was a foolish decision, but when he came out the pits, he was just behind me. Now, unfortunately, I made a mistake going through the last of the, well, basically coming out of the first sector. And that allowed Kvyat through, which was nothing I could do really. Now Stroll went through as well, and as you saw, I was keeping up with Stroll, he was pulling away, mind you. So if we're looking 0.97. Yep, 20 laps to go with this Japanese Grand Prix. We've already had Alonso retire, Raikkonen retire, Verstappen retire, Grosjean has retired. What else have we had? 10 to 15 minutes before the rain comes. I think that is cue for me. No. I'm pitting on lap 35. That's when they want me to pit. Don't you dare change anything. You want to remain. You want to have your tyres as fresh as possible. Yep, I had a feeling it would be. It's the 2 Reynolds and Kevin Magnussen that are catching me. The 8th, 9th and 10th, they passed me, so I will be outside the points. So I'm battling those guys to score points. You can bet I'm going to be doing everything I can to make sure that's a reality. Oh, the other car we've got to worry about is Lance Stroll as well. I don't like how they've... Oh, I just hope that next season I can be in a car that, shouldn't really be at the back of the field all the time. Well, they're coming for me whether they like it or not. pitted at the end of the next lap. So Palmer is half a second behind me. He's going to get DRS. Magnussen and Hulkenberg pit.
Your pit window is now open.
Does mean they're going to get the undercut on there. Kvyat has pitted and come back out in front of me, you smart little beggar. Brought in Pascal as well.
Pascal is in the pits.
So our tyres are heavily worn. You know, we've given it all. Palmer's up our inside, or at least he was.
Okay, some information on Bottas. They have an issue with their car. They're going
Bottas
to
has an issue with his car.
pit in.
There we go, we're in the pits. Race on. Oh, yellow flag. Going through the first sector. It's Bottas. Bottas has a puncture. Now we saw with Vettel how costly a puncture can be around here. Battle between the pit crews now.
Go, go, go. You'll be racing on the exit. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
There's Hulkenberg. We've been jumped. We are down to 9th. They got the undercut and it worked for them. Can we keep up with them now on fresh tyres?
Caution, caution.
There's Bottas. Moving to 8th place.
We're running much, much higher than
Oh,
we ever
Bottas!
expected to.
He's held up Palmer.
Bring this up.
Thank you.
Green flag.
That has helped me tremendously so.
You're expecting rain in around 10 to 15 minutes.
Rain between 10 to 15 minutes, so we're on lap 37. I don't think it is going to be wet enough. Palmer once again will have to close me down. Sauber did their job. They put me back out in the front, but it was Valtteri Bottas that helped us. Has he not? No, that's Bottas, who's still yet to reach the pits.
The car in front is a second over.
35.3, but we are losing time to the car ahead, unfortunately. And once again, we've got that first corner all wrong. "15 laps left of this Grand Prix." Well, I guess it's 14 for us. So we're going to lap 52. Palmer is reeling me in at a rate of knots. Bentley! I have... Oh, why is it saying... Oh... Okay. Come on, let me edit. Ah, yeah, FIFA 18. Why are you saying FIFA 18? Go away. There we go. All done. I haven't watched any F1 today, buddy. I mean, I've heard of the qualifying and whatnot, but that's about it. Thank you for dropping in. It means a lot. This race has been vastly entertaining. We qualified 19th, ended up either 14th or 11th. I can't remember. Hulkenberg. And like I said, we just need to be careful now. We've got no pace around here whatsoever. The track is getting darker and cooler. That hopefully will, keep our tyres intact. Don't know why there are tyres in the middle of the grid though. That is really annoying. Tried tuning in on your stream yesterday, Bentley. You were playing Call of Duty. Palmer. It's a battle between myself and Palmer. I'll keep him behind as long as I can. Just the lack of pace in this Sauber is quite apparent. Getting bigger.
We're at +1 lap of extra fuel. Fuel target +1.
Well, 10th down. Palmer. Oh, has Hulkenberg made a move? Yes, he has. They've made a move into the first corner. Hulkenberg is in front of Magnussen. Magnussen will not like that, considering obviously he's been passed by the guy that replaced him at Renault. Palmer looks so much quicker. Side by side with us through 130R. The guy's a madman. If he'd been patient enough, he would be close enough to make a move on us. Lift a bit, make sure we don't run wide, because round here is it's very easy to do.
We're expecting some rain soon. Expect the first drops in the next few minutes.
Raindrops in the next few minutes, that should be interesting. Oh, no worries, Bentley. I will drop in on your stream, definitely. Now I'm at home, and I'll be able to actually connect and watch you. What do you think of it? Is it good? For those of you watching the race on YouTube, basically I live stream these races, so it's basically like a live con. And then, yeah, obviously there's no editing whatsoever, so it's basically just the fact that, yeah, I talk to people on Twitch who talk in my streams. So I'm not going mad, honest. Have a look at the race director. Let's see who's behind us. We've got Pascal's in the points. Oh my God, Pascal and Van Dorn are in the points. Oh please, 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 please. Oh hello, who's that? Oh, so Vettel is. Come on, Seb. You have to let me through, buddy. Ferrari, what a horrible race. Vettel's got 11 laps to zoom around this circuit and try and see if he can get in the points. Ooh. No sign of rain yet. I can't see the streams on my car. Palmer's doing it again. Why does he think that trying to go around the outside... I got DRS as well! Ha!
Gap to car in front is 11.3 seconds.
The question is, who's catching us? Is it two Red Bulls? Or is it Pascal and Van Dorn? I hope it's not the latter. That did look like a flash of Sauber I saw coming through that corner. Oh, I did not need to see that. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's Bottas. It's Bottas and Ricciardo. Because Max Verstappen's out. Yeah, because Bottas is a lap down now, so... Yeah! I wonder who the third place person is there. Because Bottas is a lap down, Vettel's a lap down. Max Verstappen's out, so who's in third? Be a Williams driver, won't it? Be Massa. Sorry, Hamilton, Ricciardo and Massa at the minute. It's raining as well, guys. Just about hang it in. Enormous difficulty. Oh, how quickly is this track going to get wet? That's the question here now. Got blue flags. Is that how close Ricciardo is to us? Yes, is the answer to that question.
13.7 seconds.
We got 3 people in the stream. Yeah, I am an aggressive driver. I'm not going to deny that. The reason why I haven't got a good connection, mate. So my streams are a bit dodgy. Obviously, I've tried streaming in the maximum it can do, but it just causes too much lag. It just lags all the time. So I had to knock it down a couple of times. And like I said, I feel like it's looking decent enough on the laptop, so I can be happy about that at least. Ah, that's Ricciardo behind me. I'm going to let him through. Come on. Yeah, I was a massive fan of COD 2 as well, though, back in the day. Oh, I used to play that all the time. So Red Bull are going to get a nice haul of points here, which is good. See what everyone else does before I do anything drastic. I can't afford to make the same mistakes that I made in Malaysia.
This rain could be with us for a while. Light rain conditions for the foreseeable future.
Not the best of exits from us there, and Palmer is right behind us. I think it's going to be 3 wide here because I don't think I'm going to go into Rich.
28.7 seconds. Even though we're seeing cars struggle in these conditions, if we pit for inters now, we're going to be too slow and we'll burn them out. Make the best of it for the time being.
No one seems like they're pitting for inters yet. There is no reason for me to pit unless other cars are. I can't afford to do it. We finished 3rd from last here last season. Try to get the maximum I can down the straight. That's 47 out of 53. We'll be going to 52, so there is 5 laps remaining for us. It seems like we're getting better traction off that hairpin now compared to before. See spray as well starting to be kicked off as well off the front tyres. Just noticed it then. Let's have a look, see what's being said in the content. Well, to be honest, Bentley, in Season 1, I was braking too early for the corner, and that's... yeah, so they from F1 2016 to F1 2017, they have changed the sort of layout of the track. And it feels a lot different.
16.9 seconds.
Palmer there, having a look. I lost a few positions coming out of that first corner a few times last season. We just need to be careful. Can't afford to give any position. Well, we can really, because it will put us down to 9th. But obviously, ideally, I want to finish up as high as I can. So, you know, 8th place at a track where we finished 14th last season. I would take that every day of the week. I do feel, though, it's ready for inters now, though. Look at that! The traction we got off that hairpin is insane! like I say, I'm streaming using the Twitch app on the Xbox, and obviously I'm got my laptop next to me. So, like I say, I'm just trying to do what I can, really. I mean, I don't pretend to be the smartest person in the room because I know I'm not. And you know, it is difficult for me to know what I'm doing. But actually, out of DRS range. Bottas has made a move on Jolly and Palmer. Even though Bottas is a lap down on us both due to a puncture. Our tyres are okay, 45%, so our tyres are making it to the end. We haven't got that worry on our hands. We need to make sure we don't make any mistakes. The problem Bottas has got is he'll have to, yeah, he has. He's had to let Palmer back through. Like I said, Bentley, at some point I will sit down with you, buddy, and talk everything, you know, Twitch and whatnot, so you can help me understand this a lot better. God, my missus asking me constantly, "Oh, when are you getting paid? When are you getting paid?" It's like, I don't know. Maybe one day. Right, we're pulling away from Palmer. Palmer is struggling. Well, it's like I say, at the minute, because I enjoy streaming. DRS disabled, so it is intermediate conditions, but no one's gonna pit. It's gonna be like I say. I remember a situation like this on F1 2013 where, you know, no one pitted after it dried. Like I said, we're still losing time to Kevin Magnussen, so it's not like. Oh, it's such a struggle now on the... The track is so ready. Oh, yeah, I'm streaming from my Xbox, buddy. It's the only thing I can stream from. I don't know how else to stream. Like I say, you're a PC streamer. You have all the graphics in the world, all the power in the world.
We think there's a viable strategy change available to us.
Anyone pitting? I can't see. Bottas pits. They want us to pit for Inters, but we're on the penultimate lap. Now the cars in front of me can pit. Slightly overshot the braking zone there. But I can't give this place up. That's the position I find myself in. Just gonna have to keep going. That says one more lap after this. One more lap. That's all we need to do. What if the cars behind are pitting fences as well? Pascal's pitting! You idiots! Why are you pitting?
5 seconds. considering switching to an alternate strategy? Do you want to change or stick to plan A?
Having a look at all the cars that are in front of me. Right.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
I'm risking it for the chocolate biscuit. Hamilton wins.
The gap behind us is 2.3 seconds.
Oh, we've made a horrible decision here. We're going to get over the line. It was a risky one. I thought I'd try it. Where is Palmer? But we come across the line, guys. It's going to be 8th place. More points in this championship. Get in there!
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
How the hell do I get myself a capture card when I'm on a bloody Xbox? See, this is what I mean. I don't understand these terms.
And Mercedes have pulled off a great victory here today.
Yeah, basically that was it. I mean, I could have pitted about
Tell me
5
now,
laps,
what was the key to this
probably about
success?
3 laps before I got the call, because I did think it was wet enough. Oh my God, there's a Force India on the podium! Wow! That's the first time I've seen a Force India on the podium. That's brilliant.
Times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
And here are our podium drivers today after that excellent race.
Tell you what,
They
I am
excelled
happy
here,
with
as they
that,
so often
considering
do, and it's a
how much we
well-deserved
struggled
victory.
here in
Mercedes
Season
then
1.
are on
Obviously,
top today.
honestly, guys, go back, watch this on YouTube, Raritron 89, Season 1, at Sauber, at the Japanese Grand Prix. Watch how much of a struggle this race was compared to this one. I mean, yes, yet again, we had no pace, but we was able to keep it in the points where it counted. I mean, we had rain to help us out, but
Here's how things
no,
look in the drivers' table. It's a good
Pascal!
result for Lewis Hamilton.
No!
He's further ahead at the top of the table. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
Let's give it to Esteban Ocon. That was a commanding performance today. Very impressive indeed.
It may already be wrapped up, but let's look at the constructors' standings. With that result, Mercedes secure the constructors' title. They've been truly outstanding since the very
Oh,
first round
apparently
of
with that
what's been a
result,
thrilling
Mercedes have
championship.
secured the
Meanwhile,
Constructors.
good
Have they
work for
really been
Force
that
India
dominant
this
this
weekend,
season?
who pushed themselves
Right,
further
guys,
up the order.
I'm going to find out in a
There'll be
second.
plenty
New
more twists and
classifications
turns to
for
come
this
this
Japanese
season.
Grand
I hope
Prix.
you can join us at the
Hamilton
next
wins,
race to see
Ricciardo
just who will
second,
come out on top.
Perez third. Wow. Then you've got Ocon fourth, Kvyat fifth, Hulkenberg sixth, Magnussen seventh, I was eighth, Palmer ninth, Stroll 10th. And then you had Stoffel Van Dorn, Pascal Wehrlein, Sebastian Vettel. He was 2 laps down after a puncture. Carlos Sainz, I don't know what was wrong with him, but he dropped down the field like a good one. Bottas, yet again, he had a puncture as well. You had Fernando Alonso, DNF, Massa, DNF, Grosjean, DNF. I didn't realise Massa retired. Raikkonen, DNF, Verstappen, DNF. The standings, as they are, is basically Hamilton now has an 86-point lead over Bottas after no score. So Hamilton, unless he has some really bad luck in the remaining 4 races we have, what do we have left? We have America, Brazil. No, sorry, America, Mexico, Brazil, Abu Dhabi. Yeah, so we've got 4 races left. But like I say, there could be retirement, so anything can happen. Perez moves up to 7th in the standings, moving a point in front of Massa. We lose ground on Hulkenberg, and Ocon is level 1 points with us now as well, so that's a crying shame. Kvyat, though, moves up to 13th in the championship on 18 points. Great result for the Russian. Van Dorn moves above Alonso, and Wehrlein is at the bottom. The Constructors, Mercedes clinched the Constructors standing because they are 194 points in front of Ferrari. My God, Ferrari have fucked up this season. Red Bull 3rd, Force India move up to 4th, and that's a clear 4th now in front of Williams. Renault move up to 6th after a double points finish. We are 3 points in front of Toro Rosso, and 5 points in. And they are 5 points in front of Haas. It is going to be a shame if we finish 9th in the championship because Toro Rosso and Haas overhaul us. But we scored 29 points in Season 1. And we're 10 points better already. I am so happy with that. We have made progress this season. It's quite clear. Because obviously we've scored all the points this season. Our teammate hasn't. He hasn't scored a single one. He's useless. But we're going to get some resource points now. After, fingers crossed, none of our developments fail. We were 10th quicker than Van Dorn. We're 5 points ahead of him in the little battle. Look at that, McLaren have surged ahead, but I don't really want to sign for McLaren. I don't really want to have that engine deficit. Because it would be taking a step back. I mean, as much as I'd love to drive for McLaren. Oh, hello, guys. Hello there. We've got some more content for you. So in future, when I'm switching between FIFA and F1 2017, I need to make sure that I'm not streaming FIFA 18 when I'm playing F1. Right, so we've got a checkpoint challenge here.
where some of the world's finest drivers
in the
will be treating it to a special
2010
exhibition
Red Bull.
of some of the sport's most iconic cars.
Oh, listen to the sound of that beauty. They're running rich. Felt so nice through there. Could you imagine playing F1 2010 with these graphics and this car? I can't remember what it was. Ah, yeah, 9.2. Clip the curb slightly, that's going to lose us a couple of seconds. Oh, just missed it! Don't worry, Bentley, mate. I will catch the cod at some point. But you enjoy yourself, buddy. You enjoy yourself, man. We'll have a look and see what he's doing in a minute. Oh, birthday stream. Didn't realise it was his birthday. Okay. But guys, what a result that has been here today. I mean, we just absolutely nailed it when it was asked for, and like I say, this doesn't happen. I mean, going off season 1, just nothing happened. Oh, Chris, please tell me you've got some good news for me.
Hey, good to see you again. The factory sent over the
Yes!
on the rig. They're being fitted as we speak. Have a look at the report.
The redesigned pistons result in less engine friction and more finely tuned combustion, thereby increasing power. So that's 4.6 extra brake horsepower that we've got now. And optimizations to the design of the upper flap can result in more efficient use of airflow to increase downforce levels without having a negative influence on drag. That is brilliant. That is what we needed. Right, guys, that is where we'll end today's stream on a very good note. We've got the upgrades. Actually, before we go, what does that mean? Are we level 1 with... God, we're still the worst car! We've not passed McLaren once! It's really been difficult. there we go, guys. That has been today's stream. I'm your host, Raratron89. Do hit that like button if you want to see more F1 content coming your way, or if you're a FIFA fan, you know, stay tuned for that. If you want to catch up with the season so far, do subscribe to the YouTube page. Subscribe as well to the Esports Racing League page, where you can see me race on Tuesday nights, trying to defend my title. At the minute, it's been rather unsuccessful, but at the same time, it's been fun. I didn't race last week, so I'm aiming to make an impact when we get to Russia on Tuesday. So do stay tuned for that on Mustafa Shag's channel. That's MUSTAFASHAG. But until we meet again, guys, here at the old US of A, take care, enjoy your night, and we'll see you very soon.